And I had to make sure I had my sunglasses. Over here at Four Corners Marina, and I go look at another boat. So anyway, I did one this morning, and that turned out pretty good. And then I'm gonna go over here and see if I can figure out what's happening with this one. I'm pretty 100% it's like a fuel pump, and it's one I've looked at before, so I kind of know it very well. And I also like the symptoms he's describing is like almost pretty sure it's definitely a fuel pump. So go over here and see if I can't figure this out. Keep my camera normal. Yeah. Also, I want to see. I'm pretty sure they got the bar is open. So, oh yeah. This bridge before it was just leaning, you know, like it was because the water was so low, you know, and it was kind of a chore to get over, but now it's all nice. Wish they had the canopy up over here. That would be cool. Yeah. Anyway. Yep, office open. Ran to the house and cut out this bracket so I can do the double pumper. So this thing will go right back on where it came from and should be golden. Should mount right on up there now. The only thing is like this piece right here. We'll see. Should go right on, but if not, I might move it around some. Like I might put this one up here. We'll see. It's pretty close though. You have to excuse me, man. I'm working on stuff. Trying to figure stuff out. See, I had an old pump. I'm gonna put a double pumper in there on that deal. And see if that doesn't fix something. Like, was it, what's his name says? He says, well, it'd be different, What do you think? Is it, yeah, it'll be different. So anyway, double pumper. Ran to the house and cut this out because you got to cut that dude out in order to get this in. This just goes from one side of the pump to the other. This is your inlet. Or no, this is your inlet. And then this is your, I gotta remember this now. This is your out. This is your, yeah, this is the out, I believe. Yeah, that's our out. This is our in from the engine pulse. Jeez. Anyway, I gotta put this thing on. So I went and cut this guy out, and now I just gotta put it on. First I thought I'd tighten it up a little better. It's gonna be hard to see any of this, but let's see if we can figure it out. He's got a switch, so I got all the power off, and it takes these little bitty bolts. Could just use a nut driver. No, here. This is where I don't want to drop the freaking thing in the water. see if I can get them started. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Alright, so now I gotta connect this deal all up. So this is, I got the bolts in. Now I just gotta hopefully have enough length. And that's a pretty short hose, so I may have to go get another hose. Let's hope not. It's a pulse line, so yeah, it's not gonna be long enough. Well, that figures. It's way down in there. Why isn't it long enough? And we're getting there. We're getting there. Somebody's getting there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to tighten this a little bit to get this on. Today was the day of clamps, man. Man, you gotta contort, be a contortionist, I'm telling you. Thing is, I don't know if I got it tight enough. Yeah, that's it, dude. See, that thing ain't moving anywhere. It's being held on by one bolt and a lock. Yeah. You can see it like that. It's not moving, man. All right, now we got to put our starter back on, and this thing, which is not used. Well, I'm back out here working on Mike's boat. This thing, I swear, it runs great for about 2 months and then it doesn't. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Some of it might be my fault the last time because, like, I can't remember. Oh, I installed a sending unit and it, like, the arm of it got clogged up, or it got like pinched up, and it wasn't going up and down, and then like he ran out of gas on that tank, so now I think we got dirty carbs. So I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm just gonna clean them for him for free. I'm not charging him. I feel like it's my fault, so I'm doing that, you know. And then I'm gonna do a general cleaning while I'm here, because I'm hoping that maybe will fix it. So I'm gonna open up all the bowls. Got some pig mats and towels and some carb spray, and I'm gonna try to spray them out good enough that maybe we can get him back to like where he could trailer it if he wants to bring it to the house, and I'll do a proper cleaning. These are all the plastic bowls. It's on a 200 horsepower Evinrude, so you know it's been a little bit of a challenge, but he's a really good guy and a good customer and a marine biologist, so he's mostly on the you know, the policy side of things. But anyhow, I'm gonna get started and just, you know, do what I can and hope for the best, I guess. Marie checks a bunch of stuff like timing, just make sure they're all working the way they're supposed to, but it's missing bad. Take the plugs out. That's probably the first thing I do, is take the plugs out and just look at them and kind of examine them, and just that'll give me a good indication of what's going on, or at least I hope so. But I think that's what it is. And anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and watching the videos, and we'll get to it. This is my project for this morning. I got this pig blanket. I'm gonna shove this all up under here so it can catch all that fuel. And then over here I got the plugs out, You see they're all like rich. So the first one is 246, and then we got 135, and they're all like super rich. So maybe the timing's jumped. It's done something. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, just to start, I'm gonna take, you know, all my things out, these here, and you know, it's like what it is. So this will help me flush it. So that flushed good. I'm gonna end up checking the timing and stuff on this. Those pig mats, they work pretty good. Yeah, I mean, those look alright. Well, as far as fuel coming out, let's get fuel. I mean, it looks like good, clean fuel. It doesn't look like it's overdosed or anything. This bottom one, I'll probably have to get a different screwdriver. Well, I mean, that looks like good fuel mix. And come on, baby. This one's gonna be tough. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, these plastic carbs, man. Yeah, that one flowed out good. See, this will just soak it all up. Alright, now I've got some carb spray, and we're just going to spray some of this in there. Okay. Very windy today. A lot of people out because it's a holiday. And I'm out here checking this out because he wants to go use it. I got my timing light. Alright, well, I got my timing light and a remote start hooked up. I didn't really pump up the gas. I don't know if I started or not, but see if I could check that initial timing just to, you know, see what happens. Now, some of these have a slow mode, so they'll jump up on you. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Got the key on. Alright, so I discovered that this screw right here was loose. The thing is, why did that get loose? Do we dare take it off and put some Loctite? Or do we, maybe it wasn't tight enough? I really don't know. I almost want to take the spark plugs out and verify that our timing pointer's right. I think I'm going to do that first, because this is hitting at 7 degrees after top dead center. It really should be between 1 and 4. So let me see if I can figure out that. Alright, I took the plugs out. I'm going to take a screwdriver and just kind of go into number 1 and feel my way, because I don't have a dollar indicator here, but we can figure out if that timing pointer is close or not. You know, I did this at the house, but let's verify that before we start doing all our linkages and stuff. The linkages matter, and we'll have to adjust our timing screw, and you got a couple of them, so we'll just go through it. Hopefully we can get this thing all taken care of. So again, like, okay, so we're at 7. So, you know, if it's 1 to 4, normally older engines are 4 to 6, right? Then we're shooting for 3 degrees. That puts us between 1 and 4. We'll use our ears if we need to move to like 2. Well, now 3, you know, advancing it won't be as bad as retarding it. Okay, so counterclockwise advances the timing. So it move it towards, you know, before top dead center. Right now we're at 7 degrees after top dead center. So we're shit. I'm sorry, this is confusing. Okay, again, we're at 7. I know this because I just shot it. So now we're gonna adjust this to 3. So to do that, we're advancing the timing because it's before top dead center. Right now we're after top dead center. So we're gonna advance this a little bit, and in order to advance it, we're gonna go counterclockwise with the screw. If we wanted to advance it, or we wanted to retard it, I'm sorry, then we would go counterclockwise. We would go clockwise. All right. So we want to make sure that we go counterclockwise. And so counterclockwise, usually 1 full turn adjusts the timing by 1 degree. Okay, did you get that? So if I go, again, I know it's confusing, but if I go counterclockwise and I turn it 3 turns, I should be at 3 degrees or close to 3 degrees. So we have to take our thing off, tighten this up. See, that's too loose. We need to pull up that slack. So let me do that. I don't know if you can see that, but I need to do that next. I'm gonna pull up this slack, and I could do this without, but then I gotta hold it, you see? So I know this is super close, so all I gotta do is just pull this out, and I'll do that by tightening this up. That'll keep this back to here, and then yeah, it's crazy. So let me, I was trying to get my light, I don't know where it went to show you guys, but I got both our linkages, you know, doing like they're supposed to do. You can see it, probably not. So you can see, like, there's a bunch of stuff that's been written, but 7 degrees is too much. It needs to come in. We've got our barrel is right in the middle of there right now. This doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But then this, you go over and this disconnects this so it'll turn, and we've got that locked down where they're both linking. That's all it does, just links them. So if you look at all of them, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but like all of them are pretty level, you know. Well, I'm a little farther, but I need to be. Anyway, and then what else? I guess we just need to fire it up and see if that helped it. And I'm shooting really, you know, this 4 degrees, I believe, is what we're really looking for. And then he should be good. But you know, I don't know, you know, it's like I kind of want to make another mark right here. Let's see if it fires up. I think it's because that carburetor was messed up, that probably put some new plugs in it, because it's not, yeah, it's getting better. I mean, it probably just needs to just sit there and run for a while. It's definitely a lot closer to what I think it should be. See it, but it's in, but it's still, I mean, that's where I like to see it to sit. It's had to go down. Pick it up. Fuel out. Can't do this with you guys holding it. Yeah, that's a good look. That's what I was looking before. Maybe that's a better shot if you can see it. Seems like it would come down a little more. But I don't know, you know. I mean, we're right on there. Old Smoky. Still, like, I don't know if it's this water or if this is like. Alright, well, I put the lid back on it, and I gotta come back and put the air box on it. I still have that off. It's you know, it's sit here a couple minutes, and I mean, it should fire right off. You know, this has got that little advanced thing that they do. Now, this is weird too. This is going this way instead of the other way. But oh, that's right, I got the power on. That's the other thing, I gotta hook the batteries back up. Hit the roof, I'm freaking out. Boy, that water is really talking about them, this wind and them boats will get it all stirred up. Yeah, it's definitely running a lot better, but like I said, I think it's got a little hesitation sometimes, and I think that's like a plug problem. Like it needs some better plugs. Probably those plugs. It was just like running really weird ridge, and see how those plugs were probably running real ridge, so head on out of here. So thanks for watching.